Stop telling your child they're smart. Seriously, research shows that praising effort is better than praising ability. But what if there's a way to go even deeper? To build a confidence that can't be shaken by a bad grade or a missed goal? It comes from the Japanese philosophy of Ikigai, your reason for being. We think of it as a career concept, but it's actually the most powerful tool for parenting. Because every child is born with their own Ikigai, their own unique purpose. The problem is, our everyday language, the comparisons, the labels, it actually crushes that inner purpose. Over the next 8 minutes, I'm going to walk you through the 3 pillars of Ikigai-centered parenting and give you the exact scripts to replace those confidence-crushing phrases. By the end of this video, you will have a completely new framework for speaking to your child, one that builds a self-belief so strong it will be the foundation of their entire adult life. Stick around, because the 5th phrase on our list is one that every single parent uses when their child is struggling with homework, and it's the single fastest way to teach your child to quit. You won't want to miss the simple 2-word replacement that changes everything. The first pillar of Ikigai parenting is self-discovery. This is about helping your child identify their natural talents and passions without imposing your own dreams onto them. We often crush this discovery process by using the language of comparison and external validation. Confidence-killing phrase number 1. Why can't you be more like your brother, sister, friend? This is the comparison trap. When you compare your child to anyone else, you are teaching them that their worth is relative. You are telling them their unique Ikigai is less valuable than someone else's. Imagine your daughter, Maya, loves to draw intricate fantasy worlds, but she struggles with her math facts. You look at your neighbor's son who just won the math Olympiad, and you sigh. I wish you were more focused on school like Liam. To you, it's motivation. To Maya, it's a direct message. My creativity is a distraction, and my true self is a disappointment. Research in developmental psychology confirms that comparisons breed resentment, rivalry, and a fragile, externally dependent self-esteem. The Ikigai replacement, the language of unique contribution. Instead of, why can't you be more like Liam? Try, I see how much focus you put into your drawings. That kind of focus is a superpower. How can we bring that superpower into your math work? Why it works. You validate her unique talent first, then you use that validated strength as a bridge to the area of struggle. You are affirming her who before addressing her what. Confidence-killing phrase number 2. You're so smart or talented. Wait, didn't I just say this? Yes. While it seems like a compliment, simply labeling a child as smart or talented creates what the renowned educationalist Carol Dweck calls a fixed mindset. When a child believes their success comes from an innate fixed trait, they become terrified of failure because failure means they are no longer smart. They stop taking risks, they stop trying hard things. Your son Ethan gets an A on a history test. You beam and say, "You are so smart!" The next week, he has a difficult science project. Instead of diving in, he procrastinates, gets frustrated, and gives up. He's protecting his smart identity. He'd rather be seen as lazy than as someone who tried and failed. The Ikigai replacement, the language of process and joy. Instead of, "You're so smart," try, "I can tell you really enjoyed learning about that topic. What was the most satisfying part of the process for you?" Or, "Your brain must have been working so hard on that. You figured out a great strategy." Why it works? You shift the focus from the result, the A, to the internal experience, joy, strategy, hard work. This teaches them that their Ikigai is found in the process of engagement, not the outcome of a grade. The second pillar is contribution. Ikigai is not just about personal fulfillment, it's about how that fulfillment serves the community. We often undermine this pillar by using language that invalidates their emotions or dismisses their role in the family unit. Confidence-killing phrase number 3. Stop crying, it's not a big deal. This is emotional invalidation. When you dismiss a child's feelings, you teach them that their internal world is not safe or important. You are essentially telling them that their feelings are a barrier to their contribution. Your 5-year-old, Leo, is distraught because his tower of blocks fell over. It seems trivial to you, but to him, it's a monumental loss of effort. If you say, "Stop crying, it's just blocks," you teach him to suppress his emotions. He learns that to be a functioning member of the family unit, he must hide his true feelings. The Ikigai replacement is the language of emotional literacy. Instead of "Stop crying, it's not a big deal," try, "I see you're really frustrated that your tower fell over. That is so disappointing when you work so hard. Let's take a deep breath together." Why it works? You validate the emotion first. This is the core of the Japanese concept of Omoiyari, profound consideration for another's feelings. By validating his disappointment, you teach him that his feelings are real, manageable, and do not prevent him from contributing to the next task. You teach him emotional regulation, which is essential for a purposeful life. Confidence-killing phrase number 4. "Hurry up, I'll just do it myself." This is the efficiency trap. In our rush to get out the door or finish a chore, we take away our child's opportunity to contribute. While it saves you 5 minutes, it costs your child a lifetime of self-efficacy. You are teaching them that their effort is too slow or inadequate to be useful. You're trying to pack the lunchboxes. Your 7-year-old Chloe is slowly trying to put the apple slices in the container. You grab the container and snap, "Move, I'll just do it." Chloe learns that her contribution is a burden, not a benefit. The Ikigai replacement is the language of shared responsibility. Instead of "Hurry up, I'll just do it myself," try, "I need your help to get this done. Can you be in charge of the fruit and I'll handle the sandwiches? We are a team." Why it works? You frame the task as a shared responsibility, emphasizing that the family unit needs her specific contribution. This builds a sense of belonging and competence, which are foundational to a child's sense of purpose. We've covered 4 phrases, but the final one is the most insidious because it's often delivered with a smile. It's the phrase that turns a child's biggest dream into their biggest fear. I'll share that phrase and the Ikigai script to fix it in just a moment. The final pillar is resilience. This is the ability to sustain effort and bounce back from setbacks, which is necessary for any long-term Ikigai. We often damage resilience by using language that focuses on the final outcome instead of the journey. Confidence-killing phrase number 5. "You'll never be good at that." This is the dream crusher, often delivered in a moment of frustration or impatience. This phrase creates a fixed mindset about a specific skill or future path. It teaches the child that their potential is limited by your current assessment of their ability. Your teenager Alex wants to be a video game designer, but they just failed a coding class. Out of fear for their future, you say, "Look, you're just not a tech person. You'll never make it in that field." You think you're being realistic, but you've just given them permission to quit and internalize a limiting belief. The Ikigai replacement, the language of exploration and gamin. Instead of "You'll never be good at that," try, "That's a big dream, and big dreams take time. This setback is proof you're learning." Let's use the Japanese concept of gamin, enduring with patience, and figure out the next small step. What did you learn from this failure that you can use next time? Why it works? You acknowledge the dream and the difficulty. You introduce the concept of gamin, endurance and quiet strength, which reframes the struggle as a necessary part of the journey. You teach them that their purpose is worth the sustained effort and that you are their partner in the process. Before we wrap up, I want to share one final powerful thought that ties this all together. It's a simple shift in perspective that will change how you view your child's failures forever. Don't click away. This is the most important takeaway of the entire video. Your child's failures are not a reflection of their lack of ability. They are a roadmap to their Ikigai. Every time they struggle, they are showing you where they need to develop the patience, gamen, or the emotional literacy, Omoiyari, to sustain their purpose. I want you to take immediate action on this. For the next 24 hours, I challenge you to choose just one of the 5 confidence-killing phrases we discussed. Maybe it's, hurry up, or you're so smart, and commit to replacing it with the Ikigai script. Write it on a sticky note and put it on your fridge. Then come back to the comments below and tell me which phrase you chose and what happened when you used the replacement script. Your experience will inspire other parents in this community. If this video gave you a new perspective, hit the like button and subscribe for more research-backed strategies to raise purposeful, resilient kids. Thank you for being a parent who is intentional with their words. I'll see you in the next video.